Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Broku. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball video. This is a different type of video. I haven't done a debunk video in a while. I think it's been a few months, and I'm just gonna go through and debunk one of the worst power level lists that I've ever seen. And the weird thing is that it's not an official power level list, but it does come from the actual franchise. It is from a video game. This is a video game power level list, and now I have seen a lot of people in my comments, post a comment telling me, oh, this is blah blah blah's power level. This means that you're wrong in your video. And I'm like, where are you getting that power level from? Power levels didn't exist after the Namek saga. And now, after I found this list, it's pretty apparent that this is where they were getting the power levels from. Now, I guess it can be confusing because it is coming from an actual thing created by the Dragon Ball franchise, but it is objectively wrong. The power levels start in the Cell Saga, and this is from Scouter Battle Taiken Kamehameha. It's a game that came out a bit over 10 years ago, a TV-only game you plug into your TV, and yeah, it came with a bunch of power levels. And so first we'll go over the Cell Game Saga. First off is the first number on their power level list is just wrong. And they have Cell Jr. at a 46.6 million. Now remember, guys, the Cell Juniors were giving Future Trunks, Vegeta, and Piccolo, all people that are far stronger than Super Saiyan Goku on Namek. They were giving those guys, the Saiyans and a Namekian, a huge fight. A very tough fight. And yet, this guide says they are 1/3 as strong as Frieza. Yeah, that's just objectively wrong. Could it make sense for the other Z fighters like Krillin, Yamcha, Tien? Yeah, because maybe they're not as strong as 1/3 of Frieza's level yet. I mean, for Super Saiyans, for Vegeta and Trunks who have both trained in the Room of Spirit and Time, and Piccolo has as well, and Piccolo was fighting against Android 17 on par. Oh my god, it's objectively wrong. Now, when it gets to Cell, his perfect form is 900 million. Now, the 900 million for Cell, for Perfect Cell, it's not that bad. I mean, it's still, 7.2 times stronger than Frieza and Namek. But if you think about all the power boosts that happen, you have, Future Trunks come and he can slice up an even stronger Mecha Frieza. And that was a Mecha Frieza who was confident he could take out Super Saiyan Goku. You have a Future Trunks who can one-shot somebody who can defeat a Super Saiyan, and then you have Super Saiyan Goku who can tank blast with his finger from that Super Saiyan Trunks. That Goku trains for 3 years, then trains for a year in the Room of Spirit and Time, well, nearly a year, and gets mastered Super Saiyan. Do you think he really only got 7.2 times stronger in, almost 5 years? I do not think so. Especially when you have a Super Saiyan Gohan who is stronger than the Super Saiyan Goku in the Cell games, and then Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2. So if we have that as a 2, that means that divide 2 for Super Saiyan 2, that means that Goku only got 3.6 times stronger, which I highly doubt. I just don't believe it, because the androids were far, far and above Frieza. That was androids 19 and 20, and then androids 17 and 18 were far, far and above them, and then Imperfect Cell was above them, and then absorbed the 2 of them. So yeah, it's not, it's not terrible, but I'd still say that Cell would have to be at least in the billions, right? And now this leads into the Babidi Saga, which is Majin Buu and Kid Buu. And Majin Buu being only 100 million times stronger than, Perfect Cell, does that mean he's weaker than Super Perfect Cell? Because Super Perfect Cell is stronger than Perfect Cell, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Kid Buu was barely stronger than, Fat Buu. This means he's 15% stronger, which means he might be able to one-shot him according to previous one-shots in the series, especially in the Namek Saga. But Kid Buu cannot be only 250 million power levels stronger than Perfect Cell, because even if you lowball Super Saiyan 2 Goku in the Buu Saga to Perfect Cell level, or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan level, then Super Saiyan 3 would be 4 times stronger, and Kid Buu was beating Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So he would need to be at least 4 times stronger than Cell, at the very least 4 times stronger than Perfect Cell. And in this, he's only 27% stronger. Now, we're going to skip down to it just goes into Dragon Ball GT after this. There's not very many power levels for Dragon Ball Z that it provides. So, this is in the Black Star Dragon Ball Saga, and it gives us Machine Mutants. Now, these are the ones that are like Garo, but a bit bigger. 1500 to 1800, I mean, they were pretty fodder, so I'm not going to really go into in-depth if they're wrong about that. But when it gets to Super Sigma, giving him a 10 million, or less than 1/10 of Frieza's power, it's again another power level that is objectively wrong. Now again, I've scaled Sigma and Super Sigma in previous videos, not direct videos on them, but they've been featured in videos. And you have a base Goku in GT who at a bare minimum, if you downplay base Goku in GT at the beginning of GT, his base was Kid Buu level. He then fights Regic, and then has to go Super Saiyan to fight Regic. Then he fights Lord Lude 2, who is stronger than Legic. And then Lord Lude 3 is basically equal to a Super Saiyan Goku who has been training since the Regic fight, or Legic fight. And then Goku sees the Sigma Force. Says the Sigma Force are as strong as Lord Lude, who is equal to a Super Saiyan self. The Sigma Force even has information on Super Saiyan Goku. And base Goku, and likely even a suppressed base Goku, is faster than his Super Saiyan self previously in this saga. But even that's not really relative because he easily beats them. But still, the Sigma Force is stated by Goku to be stronger than Lude. And Lude matched his Super Saiyan form. So how is GT Goku is at least as strong as Kid Buu? It's a downplay with Super Saiyan on top of that. And Sigma Force is a 10 million? That's bad. Like, that's really, really bad. Super Sigma is actually pretty strong. Now, this one is even worse. General Rildo, which is actually, it means Meta Rildo, Rildo's final form, is a 1.2 billion. Now, if you go back, that means Meta Rildo is only 50 million, or a very slight percentage, above Kid Buu. Now, what's weird about that is that this is Meta Rildo, but in the actual anime, General Rildo, his base form, was already stated to have far surpassed Buu. Now, even if you want to lowball that to Fat Buu, there's no way, because General Rildo's metal form it's not, 50 times like Goku Super Saiyan, but I'd say it's at least 10 times. Does that mean that General Rildo is only equal to Frieza level? Because 1.2 billion is 120 million. That's equal to Frieza. Is General Rildo Frieza level? No. And it gets even worse after this because it puts a Super Baby 2 Vegeta. This is the Baby Vegeta's final form as a 1.3 billion, only slightly above General Rildo. What's BS about this is that, oh, this is terrible, but what's BS about this is that Baby Vegeta, before he even transformed twice, is just base Baby Vegeta, his first form, just slaughtered Super Saiyan 3 Goku. A Super Saiyan 3 Goku who, mind you, not only had stronger power, but, is 8 times stronger than Super Saiyan Goku. So how is this dude only that much stronger? Even if you say that Baby's forms granted no multiplier boost, he'd have to be at least 8 times stronger than Rildo, because Super Saiyan 3 Goku got fodderized by him. This list is terrible. And then now when you get to Goku's Super Saiyan 4, it's only a 1.5 billion, which makes no sense. And now what makes even really less sense here is that this guide, or game, also says that Super Saiyan 4 is 500 times base, which would make it only 25% times stronger than Super Saiyan 3, which I've already debunked that the Super Saiyan 4 multiplier is not that weak. It's actually a lot stronger than that. But if you follow this logic, that means that base Goku, if you take his 1.5 billion power level, divide by 500, that makes him a 3 million, which is equal to his base on Namek, which, again, it's not possible. Goku's base was far stronger in any saga after that, especially in GT, where his base is at least stronger than Kid Buu. Now, people like to say sometimes, oh, this doesn't follow the conventional power levels. Well, it basically does, because when it goes to Super 17 Saga and it brings back old villains, Nappa is a 4,800. He was a 4,000. This just shows he got slightly stronger. Dodoria, 26,000. He got slightly stronger. Zarbon, stronger. Frieza. Now this catalog here, they got this number wrong. It says Frieza as a 43 million, but I actually found a different collection of the video game power levels, and it said he got 143 million. So he really got 143 million. It makes sense because both Frieza and Cell said they had gotten stronger. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna really argue with how strong they got. We don't know how much they trained, but I mean, if they've been in hell for that long and they were training together, I feel like only 180 million boosts for Cell and then an only 20 million boost for Frieza. It's not that great. And so we only got 2 power levels left, and that's Super 17 is one of the second to last. 1.5 billion, right? Well, interestingly enough, if you go back to the Baby Saga, Goku was a 1.5 billion. It's not possible. Not only was it that Super 17, even in his regular form, wasn't as strong as Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but he actually, when he absorbed the times 10 Kamehameha, vastly surpassed Goku. Vastly surpassed him. There was no equal here. There was no even. Goku was getting slaughtered by Super 17. Super Saiyan 4 Goku was getting slaughtered. It wasn't close. This is a terrible number. And Goku got far stronger between the Baby Saga and the Super 17 Saga. This is evidenced by Oob was stronger in Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then Oob became Majub, even further separating them, but despite a year of Majub training and a year of Goku training, Goku's now Super Saiyan 1 form had vastly surpassed Majub. Therefore, Goku had gotten, it's at least 8 times stronger, but it's vastly superior to that. It could easily be dozens or even hundreds of times stronger. We don't know, but the 1.5 billion number doesn't work, and now on to Omega Shenron. You know, this is the dude who's supposed to be supreme in GT. He's the strongest villain, of course, has, you know, some sort of kind of hacks, I guess. He has regeneration, pollution, stuff like that. And Omega Shenron is a 1.9 billion. 1.9 billion. This means that Omega Shenron is not even twice as strong as Fat Boo. Omega Shenron, according to this game, is not even twice as strong as Fat Boo. Now, there's so many ways to counter this fucking game guide, and that's the fact that Sin Shenron is at best 1/10 Omega. So let's do some math. 1.9 billion divided by 10, that's 190 million, right? That was Sin Shenron, because Omega said he was at least 10 times stronger than Sin. 190 million puts Sin weaker than Cell and Boo, yet Super Saiyan 4 Goku was losing to Sin at a 1.5 billion, according to this guide. So according to this guide, even though Sin Shenron was defeating Super Saiyan 4 Goku, his 190 million is somehow stronger than Goku's 1.5 billion, regardless of his power boosts or whatnot. And then Goku, you know, he would get ultra full power Super Saiyan 4 and surpass him. But again, 1.9 billion for Omega Shenron. Not even twice as strong as Boo. And let's do some quick maths here. Only 16 times stronger than Final Form Frieza. Yeah, guys, this is one of the worst power level lists. Now, some people do fan power level lists. Those can get pretty bad. But what makes this really bad, though, is this is from the franchise. It's from a game guide and the game, and it is just bad. Like, all of this, I'm pretty sure, except for the Nappa, Dodoria, Zarbon, and maybe even the Final Form Frieza and the Super 17 Saga and Perfect Cell. Even then, I'd probably disagree with Perfect Cell anyways. So probably just Nappa, Dodoria, Zarbon, and Final Form Frieza and Hell. I think they got everything else wrong. Actually, you know what? I might agree with the Machine Mutants, so let's go back. They got Cell Juniors wrong. They got Perfect Cell likely wrong. They got Majin Buu wrong. They got Kid Buu wrong. They got the Machine Mutants. I'll give them it. I mean, I don't remember exactly how strong the Machine Mutants were, but they were pretty fodder. Super Sigma, objectively wrong. General Roldo, completely wrong. Baby Vegeta 2, yeah, not gonna happen. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, nope. Baby Vegeta's Grade and Golden Great Ape, nope. Okay, I'm gonna go back and do the math. So Golden Azaru was only a 21% multiplier according to this guide, because that's only how much stronger Golden Great Ape Baby got over his regular form. No, so that's all crap. Now I'll skip the rest, we'll get to Perfect Cell and Hell. I mean, again, if I disagree with the 900 million, it's decent because it's at least somewhat possible, but I disagree with it still. And now Super 17, objectively wrong, and Omega Shenron, objectively wrong. This power level list is absolute trash. Please don't use this as showing me power levels as how strong people are. And, oh, it's bad. It is ridiculously bad. The Super Sigma's a 10 million. Oh, there's so much bad here, guys. But anyways, guys, if you want, I will leave a link down below if you want to go check it out yourself. There's also a bunch of other power levels on here. There is just from a bunch of other games. So if you want to see that, I mean, check it out. It's very bad. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of the video. Do you agree with any of these power levels? Let me know, and we can talk about it in my comments, or if you want to join my Discord, go join my Discord and we'll talk about it if you disagree with my opinions and you agree with this video game guide. But anyways, guys, hope you have an amazing day. Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.